That's how you know you nice and you know what you're doing. If you can explain whatever it is you're portraying to be so good at to a 10-year-old. What's good, YouTube? Back with another video. We in the cribble today, in the office, doing the hard work, doing the work that matters. This is the work that nobody sees. The deep work, the consistent time where you're putting in intentional effort towards something that outside looking in, once finally noticed, will be magnificent. But this is the work nobody sees. The work when you're inside, on your computer, working on your craft, or in a gym, working on your skill, doing the hard, monotonous work, doing the real sweat, the deep work that nobody sees. All right? I think this is the best part of this journey. The accolades and the praise you get once you arrive to your destination is cool and all. It really is. But I think it sits even greater when each and every time you make a priority with self to come back, knock out your work, do what needs to be done so you can get one step closer to where you will go. And anything, again, that does not align with it, eradicate it. Now we're gonna do a video reaction today. It was a video I saw earlier and I was like, oh yeah, when I kick it with y'all today, I'm gonna definitely show y'all. So check it out.
When you're just grinding it out and you don't see no end. That's the part that matters the most, and that's the part that nobody sees. Everybody's going to see the celebration and the highlights of the reward of what you got, but nobody's going to see the hard, the tough times, the rough nights, the long nights, the early mornings. Nobody's going to see that. Keep working hard in that. Keep working hard in the part that nobody sees, because that is what's going to make you, that's what's going to make this story what it is. Keep going.
Well said. It was a brother on TikTok. The part that nobody sees. You got to keep working, keep grinding. I know sometimes the journey might seem dark. It might seem like you reached a setback or a plateau. But it is imperative that you shake it off and keep moving forward. Because at the end of the day, the only guarantee if you do not arrive to where you would like to be is that you'll never make it. It's that you'll never know what would have, could have happened if you didn't quit on yourself. See, I wholeheartedly believe that me arriving to where I want to be effectively changes the directions of where other people can be or have the opportunity to be off of the decisions I made for self. But it starts with self. All the great support, all the great encouragement only goes so far. Because if self doesn't believe in self and allows doubt to consume them, they'll never arrive. So do the deep work, do the hard work now when nobody watching, when the camera's not on, perfecting that craft, getting smarter at psychology or that skill or taking it serious or saying no to the shenanigans. There's a time and place for that. There's a time to have fun and there's a time to lock in. I remember when I was younger, I used to hear the song because Wiz Khalifa at the time was one of my favorite artists. I had the big poster of it in my room and it was work hard, play hard. And I always said work hard, play harder, which is true. Like I can have a ball, but I now understand that you must work just as hard. And working hard actually means working smarter. Or working smart. See, hard work, yeah, you can blood, sweat, tears, break your back, give it 130%, but you just made somebody else's business thrive a little better. Or you can work hard, learn a craft, high level skill, get extremely good at it where you're able to tell it to a toddler or dumb it down to where a toddler understands it, a 10-year-old. That's how you know you nice and you know what you're doing. If you can explain whatever it is you're portraying to be so good at to a 10-year-old and they fully comprehend what you're saying, that's how you know you're tight. And the moment you can't or wherever you stumble at, that's how you know you need to tighten up your skills in that specific area. Simple. Easier said than done, by far. But you just got to make up in your mind, I want better. I want my life to be like this or like that, because nobody else coming to save you. Nobody. Nobody. I hope you hear me. The day after July 4th, yesterday was pretty cool. I went to a cookout, had a good time with some folks that I do my adaptive sports with. Day of Independence. Nothing really beats putting your head down in the space that you created where you can grow. You can self-educate, which I think is better than formal education. Yet formal education is a style of credibility that you only get by going through such. But it is not optimal. Self-education, I believe, is optimal. By the way, if you need to know my psyche, all right? Self-education, I believe, is optimal because it's an infinite amount. Books, that's the first mentor. Yeah, we have real life mentors in this world, but books before the internet and making the world smaller and highly accessible, books were the first mentor. I'm not hearing none less. So nobody sees the work that matters. They only see the result that comes from the work you decided to consistently do over a period of time and change your identity in the process. Man, hopefully you enjoyed that video. I think I'm liking these video reactions. We might start doing these more and more often because there's an infinite amount of content out there. And there's very few perspectives out of the many perspectives are in the world that actually convert into a better world, a better reality. But what reigns supreme across all of them, or a common denominator, is definitely a decision. And it's definitely a sacrifice. So take that as you may. And I'm going to talk to you tomorrow.